Alright traders, good morning and welcome back to Minteki.com. It is Monday, June 7th, just around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, opening time here of the New York markets. What we're going to talk about today is the Euro Great British Pound. Now, up until now on Minteki.com, I've basically shown examples of supply and demand violation and the opportunity to trade on the event of violation occurring of a supply or demand line from the 1 hour compression. What I have not really talked about is the continuation off of supply or demand, and that's what we're going to talk about today on the Euro Great British Pound. Here we're looking at the 1 hour compression, as you can see on my screen, and what I have located in my chart is a very dominant line of 1 hour supply in this market. And what I'm doing here is highlighting the points, so you can see that we currently have 6 points. Now notice what the market has done at points of the supply line. As you can see here, that the market has traveled south at these points, and currently what we're seeing is just a few hours ago we had the market attempt the supply line once again. It was rejected by the market, and we're seeing a movement here south. Now what I want to do is analyze this further and show you how you can trade the market if you can track the market. And what I mean by track the market is being able to analyze its every movement. So what I want to do here is take a look at this movement that created my supply line, and here is the movement that created that. And what you can see here is I've taken my expansions of this movement. As you can see, retracement in here, creating a third point of that supply line. And from here, when I place my expansions, we can see that this was a vast movement all the way down to that 161.8. Now, what you use your expansion for in the early movements are to locate the movements and find the start point so you can continue analyzing. Now, you may say that I have taken this movement here as my initial movement, but when I place my fib expansions, there is no respect. And when I place it lining up to the movement that I first located, okay, there's definitely respect in there. I'm not putting my retracements because you can definitely tell that's a retracement in there. And that's all I need to verify. So 161.8 payout, we had a retracement in the market, and then we had the market come trading south once again. We have an initial movement in there, a 23.6 retracement. From there, I've placed my fib expansions, and I can see 100% respect, a retracement off that 100%, and then a completion there to the 161.8. Once again, we have the market pull back up to the line here of supply. Notice how this market created way more than 3, 4, 5 points here at this level, and from here it has turned south. So it moved all the way, consolidated until it found that line of supply was rejected by the market. And what we have once again here is a new movement south setting up, retracement conveniently to the supply line. From there we can see when we place our expansions of this new movement that we have the market here create 127.2 respect, a pullback, and then perfect 161.8 respect. And from here what we've seen the market do is pull back once again to that supply line. And from that supply line, what we can see is market rejection immediately off of that in just a 1 hour candle, setting that market rushing around 30-40 pips there. And now what we're seeing is a potential pullback here. So what I'm looking here to trade is the continuation, because what this market is showing me is that when price is contained below the line of supply, it is rejected, and we are seeing follow-throughs of initial movements to fib retracements to payouts of fib expansions. And I have highlighted this throughout this entire chart here, as you can see, once again starting from the first movement, retracement, completion of 161.8. Then we had the market retrace, start a new initial movement, retracement, 100% respect, retracement, 161.8 respect. Market retracement of the overall payment. Now the reason why these movements here are happening is because there's profit taking occurring at the 161.8 level. So when these sellers are getting out of this market, they're creating volume for the movement north, as you can see that once again here. And then once they come back into the market, they establish themselves driving in the direction of the line of supply, using that as resistance throughout. Initial movement, 127.2, pullback, 161.8. So what I'm looking for once again here is initial movement, retracement, payments of expansions, and trading throughout this setup as we see the overall 161.8 be paid out. Now, that's my best case scenario. My worst case scenario is that I see a violation here of this line of supply. And since this is a very dominant line of 1 hour supply, you know what that means, and that means a reversal movement. So I would then be interested in trading the violation if that occurs. But what my analysis is showing me here is that this market is going to set up once again for a new movement, because if it was not going to set up a new movement south, then why would it not just turn north here? And the reason is because this market is still selling, the sellers are still outselling the buyers, so we have a continuation of the market falling south. So that's what we have here from Minteki.com. Hope you enjoy that. We will be back soon with more good trading stuff here. Until then, have a good day, folks. Good luck and happy trading.